The immortal John Hancock here, and I'm here with a special guest, Jacob Christopher. And Jacob Christopher, about what, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, about 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, found the craziest thing at a yard sale. And Jacob's here to talk about the Earthbound prototype that he found at a garage sale. So Jacob, I want to hear your story. Let's hear about this.
I will fill you all in with the story. I found this at a yard sale with a stack of Nintendo games, and it caught my eye because, so you can see, the top is cut off. So I immediately thought, oh, this is a prototype. That's what it looks like. And I bought it, of course, and I got home and I booted it up. And Earthbound, it came up as Earthbound. So,
oh man,
that's it's not real. It is what I'm thinking in my head, because out of all the games, Earthbound prototype, that's insane. But so I posted pictures on a lot of the retro gamer groups on Facebook and online. A bunch of people got back to me, being one of them right here, Mr. Hancock. And I've had a few experts look at it in person, evaluate it and verify it, and a couple of people working on a documentary called From Mother to Earth. It's a documentary about Earthbound. Just one of the people, a freelance person, happened to live in Beaverton, pretty close by. He came over, looked at the game. He verified, he thinks it's authentic. I told him where I bought it, so he went to the yard sale where I got it and got in touch with the people that held the sale and got an actual legitimate backstory. This came from a woman named Barbara, who was a senior buyer at Nintendo of America.
Holy cow.
And so she was, her job was to acquire rights to games, whether or not they should be brought overseas to America. And she was part of a team called GC6, which I'm not sure what that stands for. And so it seems like, with the backstory and the people who have looked it over, evaluated the circuit board and everything, it seems, it's an authentic, real Earthbound prototype is basically what I found at this garage sale with a stack of other miscellaneous common games.
Wow.
Yeah, it even has the save data from people who I guess played it for Nintendo of America on here. The battery's still good,
Wow.
20 years later. And yeah, I've had a bunch of experts look at it. It came from a senior buyer of Nintendo. It's an authentic Earthbound prototype is what this is. It's
and I know that my good friend Chris Trimiu of Lost Classics looked at this, and he did a great video on it. And thank you so much for coming from Portland to here. And so what we're gonna do is he's given me permission to open it up. I'm gonna show you the board on the front and back, and then we're gonna try to boot it up and just show you what it shows on the cart. All right,
absolutely.
Let's check it out.
All right.
So here it is. This is the Earthbound prototype, confirmed. Here's the front of it, and it's like laser. It's like laser cut, correct? And,
yeah,
and it's really neat. It's very, very unique.
I'd like to also point out the electrical tape.
Yes.
I put that on there. When I bought it, there was nothing covering the little windows on the EEPROMs. It was just sitting out in direct sunlight, which, right there, could have erased it. And I was pretty lucky, I guess, that it saved the data.
Yep, here you go. And there's some Chris Trimiu did a really good job explaining kind of the boards itself. Chris Trimiu of Lost Classics. He does reproductions and fan translations himself. He knows his stuff. He did a good job explaining kind of the boards. But this is, I'm looking at this in person, this is definitely legit. And I just wanted to showcase that. It's really cool. And then on the back of this, it's a 5-screw, by the way. And check this out. It says "To Earth" on it. And that's how you got it. So who knows how that got there or why. But that's really neat. That's really cool that has that. And I'm not going to place this on the table, but I wanted to showcase the board again. That is legit. Very cool. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and load this into a Retron HD just so it looks a little bit better on picture. So here it is, the actual Earthbound prototype. And I'm going to go ahead and ka-chunk here. And awesome. So what do you think when you first saw this?
Well, I immediately thought this was fake.
Okay.
Like, because out of all the games you could find a prototype for, this is like, I mean, come on.
This is nuts.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, this is just some homemade ROM hack or something, just some weird thing.
Well, when you usually find them, especially the reproductions, it says Mother, right? Yeah. So seeing one with Earthbound.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's nuts.
Yeah.
So when did you realize it was real?
I mean, kind of like just now, in the last couple of days. Honestly, it's been very recent. When I put it on where Chris and Josh looked at it, that was kind of like, Eric, that's somebody,
Yeah.
I guess worked there.
Yeah, so that has the original save from Nintendo. I think that's important. The original save works, and Eric is potentially a Nintendo employee. That's crazy. We're not going to play that one. We'll just do the level 1 and just continue. Just want to show it that, wow.
If you hold down B, you run.
Very cool. Hey, I'm testing another game on the Retron HD. In case you're one of the 6 people with this prototype, it works!
It's true. You can add that to the compatibility list.
Fight the lamp, huh?
It's a shame because they made this, they translated this game, they even made the box art and the instruction manual, everything ready for this game to be put out in North America, but then they canceled it just last second.
Oh. Nintendo, if you're listening to this, I bet fans would still want it. Like, what's stopping Nintendo from making an original Nintendo cartridge? Making Earthbound? I mean, even just for fans, even if it's a novelty item, how cool would that be?
Like a limited edition run.
Yeah.
Just straight from Nintendo. Oh man, that would sell out immediately.
Yeah, they could make Earthbound maybe for the Switch, but then do a special run for Nintendo collectors. I'm fighting a lamp right now. Just want to showcase it. It's pretty neat. Oh, sweet. I killed a lamp. It's about my attack power right now. Very cool. Cool. I just wanted to showcase it on screen. Pretty sweet. That's awesome. Thank you so much for bringing it here.
Man. Thank you very much.
Jacob, thank you so much for coming on the channel.
Thank you for having me.
Jacob, where can people find you?
You can Facebook Jacob Christopher, and also I'm a comedian, like full time. You can find me at jacobchristophercomedy.com. I'm all over the Northwest if you want to come see a show. Otherwise, reach out to me online. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you.
That's awesome. And so I do 3 videos a week, one on Tuesdays, one on Thursdays, and Sundays, uploading approximately at 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you so much for viewers around the world. Subscribe and like. This is the Immortal John Hancock. Take care.